There's a magical feeling in the air. It's Monday night, and you know what that means. SNL Touring Cars, the final round, round number 7, here at Brands Hatch GP Circuit. And we have an immense title battle with only 2 points covering the top 3 drivers in the championship going into this final round. And this final round consists of 4 races, each of around 20 miles each. And that means 9 laps of Brands Hatch GP. Now, before the first race, there is a 10-minute qualifying session, and in the 4 races, the drivers have to use all 4 different compounds. So that's super softs, softs, mediums, and hards. So let's have a look how that qualifying session ended. So, good evening, Mika, good evening, Chris Boo, and good evening, Matt Psycho, in the chat. On pole, he took the lead into the championship at the last round, round 6 at Sardinia. It's SNL Jam. He is on 33 points and will start race number 1 on the soft tyres. No audio apparently. Let's try this again then. Is there any audio? Can anybody hear me? We hear you, Jam. Okay, so Salek, that is a problem your end then. Okay, so we'll start again then. So on pole position is SNL Jam. He is leading the championship with 33 points, having taken it at Sardinia. And he starts this race on the soft tyres. What a way to get engagement. See if we have got audio. In second place, it is in Tulu. He is third in the championship, just 2 points behind Jam with 31 points. And he starts this race on the super soft tyres. So he's got a super softs. Jam has the softs. In third place, it is the driver currently in 4th in the championship with 312 points. It is Sarlik in the BMW, and he starts this race on hards. In 4th place, it's the man 5th place in the championship. It is ESRM Chris Boo with 303 points. He starts this race on soft tyres in his Mitsubishi. Second in the championship is CSL Wolflane, and he starts 5th in his BMW with 331 points. So the top 5 in the championship are in the top 5 of this grid. In 6th place, it is GT87 Cinemod, and he is 9th in the championship with 193 points. In 7th place, it is GT Racer in his Mitsubishi. He's 12th in the championship with 124 points. He starts this race on the hard tyres. Apologies if I haven't said. Wolfbane is on the hards, and so is Cinemod. Next on the grid is Yokas in the Hyundai. He is 10th in the championship with 174 points, and he has got the soft tyres. Rob on drums is next on the grid in the Lexus, the Playmobil Lexus. He's got a secret Santa on the back of his car as it is Christmas, and it's the hard tyres for him in the Lexus. Flashman in his Hyundai starts in 10th place. He starts this race on hard tyres. And then at the back, it is Gibbo. He's in the Mitsubishi. He's got 57 points in 15th place, and he starts on hard tyres. Rob on drums is 11th in the championship with 166 points, and Flashman is 14th with 73 points. Matt Psycho saying there's some mega liveries here. Wham bam, thank you Jam, he says as he puts it in on pole. That is exactly what I say, Matt Psycho. So, that is your grid. Unfortunately, no Noxie, no Cthulhu, no Fast Guy, no Pat, and no Jim. So let's, without further ado, let's get this final race underway. Now, there was a restart, but that was due to a glitch, not a red flag. So this is race 1 in its entirety. Let's get ready to rumble. It's the final round here at Brands Hatch of the Sunday Night League Touring Cars. Jam on pole, Intulu in second. They are separated by 2 points in the championship. Wolfbane is in 5th, but the top 5 all have a chance here. And Jam gets a good start. Sarlacc does not get a good start though. Sarlacc does not, and Wolfbane was sliding all over the place as he got off the line. As they go through Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Everybody through there cleanly it looks. Jam leading from Intulu. Intulu in the Lexus, he's got the super soft tyres on his car, whilst Jam has got the soft, so Intulu will have the advantage on his car straight away. Wolfbane also saying there was a qualifying restart. Yes, because somebody forgot, then disconnected out of that qualifying session just as the session started. Intulu is having a look though at Jam coming onto the Grand Prix circuit. He's all over the back of the Subaru right now. So the Subaru having to defend from Intulu, but Jam holding position. He knows how important this is right now. Chris Boo is with them as well. He's on softs, as we see in the background. We see that Wolfbane has lost a position, and I think Rob on drums followed him off. So we're going through the fast section of the Grand Prix circuit. These are little lifts through here. I think Wolfbane's just carried a little bit more speed than he should have. He touched the grass on the inside and he's gone off, and Rob on drums has done something similar and lost 2 positions now to GT Racer and Yokas. Yokas tapping the back of GT Racer. Rob on drums is in 9th. Gibbo up into 10th place, and 11th place is Flashman. But Gibbo having a good look actually at Rob on drums as they go through to complete the first lap. Jam having to defend though against Intulu. Jam on the inside. Intulu trying to go round the outside of Jam. Intulu takes the lead as they go up the hill, going down towards Paddock Hill. Jam has got the position though. He's got the inside line. He's fighting with Intulu. Jam is still there. Intulu knows it. And Chris Boo in 3rd. Let's go on board with the Mitsubishi. We can see Jam in 1st place. Chris Boo at the moment, our 5th place driver in the championship, is looking at Intulu and Jam as they pull away actually from the Mitsubishi. Intulu though all over the back of Jam. So right now Intulu wanting to have a look at the win and take a chance at the championship lead. Just 2 points between these drivers right now. If Intulu won and set fastest lap, he would take the lead of the championship. Jam defending this position though. Jam on the inside, Intulu on the outside. Intulu trying to go round the outside of the fast right-hander. The first one now. Will Jam let him through? Jam has to concede the position. Intulu takes the lead then. A great move. Jam now down into 2nd place. He's got to defend against Chris Boo. Chris Boo pushing Jam through the corner nearly as they come down into the left-hander, the tight left-hander towards the end of the lap. Chris Boo running wide, in fact, on the exit. Sarlacc is in 4th place. 5th is Cinemod. 6th is Wolfbane. He's got Yokas behind him right now. Yokas on the softs, and Wolfbane is on the hard. So Wolfbane just 2 points behind Jam in this championship. He's got the same points as Intulu, but he's on the hards right now. This race will see everybody close up or pass Wolfbane right now, but he's on the hard tyres, as you can see, having to defend against Yokas going on the inside right now. Let's just have a look at the battle at the front. Intulu leading from Jam. Jam having to defend maybe against Chris Boo. Thank you everybody that has joined us. Huge viewing figures right now. Jam though has to defend against Chris Boo. Jam having to defend. Chris Boo has got an outside run possibly at Jam. Jam holds his line, going down into these right-handers. This is where Intulu got past Jam. Chris Boo gets past Jam right now. So Jam down into 3rd place. So this is looking great for Intulu right now. Chris Boo is in 2nd, but Jam is going to attack. Jam goes into 2nd place again. So Jam knows how important this second place is. He needs to hold this position. But right now Intulu is leading, and he has fastest lap. That's enough to take the lead in the live championship standings. Chris Boo, third place though, is chasing down that Subaru. They're both on the soft tyres. We can see Chris Boo attacking that final corner. Going up the hill, down the pit straight, into Paddock Hill Bend. Jam braking a little bit earlier than Chris Boo. And Chris Boo is really looking at the back of Jam right now. Let's maybe just have a quick look. Salak 4, 5th is Cinnamon, 6th is Yorkas. Yorkas has got past Wolfbane. Let's possibly see what happened there. It's maybe happened a bit further through the track. Yes, it has. 8th is GT Racer in his Mitsubishi. 9th is Gibbo in his Mitsubishi. 10th place is Rob on drums, and there is Father Christmas on the back. And Flashman has had a pretty poor lap on lap 2, a 145, possibly going off. But Intulu leading this race. It's looking great for the Portuguese driver. He's only won 2 races this season so far, and they were in the first 2 rounds, so it's been a while for Intulu. Jam's second right now. He won at Sardinia. He won the first race there, as well as winning at Fuji recently. So has Chris Boo. Chris Boo actually has some of the best winning percentages. He's got 5 wins this season. That's why he's in the championship fight. He's got purple times. He's all over the back of Jam right now. We'll go on board with the Mitsubishi as we go through these right-handers. You can see how fast these cars are taking the right-handers at the back of the circuit. As Jam braking again a little bit earlier than the Mitsubishi driver. So, but Chris Boo, oh, he nearly went off at the exit of the left-hander. Tight, tricky left-hander, as we see from Salek. He's in 4th place right now. 5th is Cinnamon and his Hearts, the Mazda driver. Unfortunately, Tiger, his teammate, unable to attend. Took a couple of weeks of illness for him. He was on an amazing run of podiums in every single opening race of the rounds. He keeps that as 100%, but unfortunately not here this weekend again. Wolfbane in 6th place, but we've got a fight happening here between Yorkas and Gibbo as they go into Paddock Hill. Yorkas has the inside line though, so that means Gibbo has to give the position and concede the place. But 9th place right now. Intulu though, Intulu is under pressure from Jam. Jam has closed up the gap to Intulu. This is lap number 5. Let's see what the tyres are like. Intulu's suffering a little bit. Sterling's, I think it's called. Ah, right, fantastic. Thank you, Mats Aiko, in the comments. I've got Druids and Paddock Hill in my head, but they're corners that we all know. Look at these 3 leading this race, though. Intulu from Jam, and Chris Boo is right there in 3rd place, putting pressure on the 2 in front of him. He is tucked up there. He's ready to make an opportunity happen. As he goes through the corner, Intulu actually runs deep, so Jam has a good run on Intulu. Was that Sterling's corner as they all go through the corner. Incredibly tight right now between the top 3. Intulu goes into the lap 6. Salek saying it was good watching this from 4th place. As Jam is in 2nd, 3rd is Chris Boo, 4th is Salek there, 5th is Cinnamod. Let's go back to this leading battle though, because Intulu, he's got Jam all over the back of him. They know how important this is for the championship, as I say. As it stands though, Jam has got the fastest lap. Will that be key? 1.4 fastest laps in this championship. So right now, Jam would be 2 points behind Intulu, so Intulu would draw with Jam if the race stays as it is. It would be a tie at the top between Intulu and Jam. Wolfbane would lose some points to the top 2 in the championship standings, with Chris Boo still there though. Chris Boo is all over the back of them. You can barely see Chris Boo because they are so close together, this top 3. They look like one icon on the map. They really do. There's Intulu right now. He's setting 124.8 Jam did a 1:23.4. He's now in the 1:24.4s as well. As these three are really battling hard. Intulu leading this race from Jam, from Chris Boo. Chris Boo has got a nice run though on the Subaru as we come down the pit straight. Jam having a look, trying to keep the slipstream, but also aware that Chris Boo is there. Chris Boo looking on the inside of Paddock Hill, but cannot do anything. Jam then having a look at Intulu into Druids. He is there. Intulu can't defend the position. Jam takes the lead briefly, but then Intulu takes it back, and Jam is under pressure from Chris Boo. Chris Boo third place right now. No, Chris Boo! Chris Boo has gone off! No, Chris Boo! And Sarlek, will Sarlek get past Chris Boo? No, he doesn't. So let's go on board with the Mitsubishi driver. He's in third place right now. You can see Jam. He has a look up the inside of Jam. Can't really overtake through there and just hits the curb and into the wall. Thank goodness that we only have light damage on for the Mitsubishi driver as Jam now is pressuring Intulu. He is actually making a little bit of a gap at going up the hill, so Jam no longer under pressure from Chris Boo can go full attack, full beans, knowing he can make a mistake and maybe get away with it. Chris Boo though under attack from Sarlek. Sarlek on those hard tyres, Chris Boo on the softs. Didn't want to risk getting in a battle, says Sarlek, so Sarlek letting Chris Boo go. Cinnamon in fifth, Wolfbane in sixth. Here's GT Racer with Yokas. Apologies, this was probably was an immense battle, but you can tell why we were looking at the leaders. So Jam is looking up the inside, in fact. Jam looking up the inside. Let's go back a little bit, because Intulu in first place, Jam in second. As I say, this is crucial in the championship. As it stands, these two are tying at the top of the championship standings. Jam is having a look, going into the final corner. And Jam has to back out. Jam has made a mistake coming out the final corner onto the home straight. So now Intulu has a nice lead over Jam. This is the biggest lead Intulu's had throughout this race. Jam has made a small error coming out of the final corner. They've got a bit of wheel spin in that Subaru. So Chris Boo right now in third place, Sarlek fourth, fifth is Cinnamon, sixth is Wolfbane, seventh is Yokas, eighth Gibbo, ninth GT Racer, 10th Rob on drums, and 11th place is Flashman. I don't think Flashman enjoyed this circuit. It just doesn't seem to have suited him. Couldn't get the hards working this race, said Wolfbane. He's in sixth place though. Hards sixth place, but Sarlek is in sixth right now, in fourth place on the hards. So Intulu leading the race. Jam is catching up though. Let's go on board with the Subaru through these right-handers. Yes, he does. He catches up massively on Intulu. Can he make a pass on the Portuguese driver? Oh, Jam touching the grass on the entrance to the corner. This is going to be an intense battle then, going into the final lap. Let's see, Jam has been quick coming out of Sterling. And Intulu defends his inside from Jam, so Intulu definitely knows Jam is there. Jam coming out of the final corner, up the home straight. Going into Paddock Hill for the final time. Will this be the only opportunity? Intulu defends the inside. Jam cannot get past. The Portuguese driver gets a good exit though, and whoa, Intulu defends the inside. Jam right now going through Druids. He's attacking, will stay with this battle. Chris Boussaint managed to catch up though. So Intulu leading the race. Jam fighting all over the back. There is Chris Boo in the background pulling away from Sarlek. Jam up the backside there of Intulu. I nearly swore. I see a little bit of damage on Jam's car, possibly from a bit of rubbing from the Jam, but Jam's going round the outside. This would be an immense move if he pulls this off. This is not going to happen. Jam has to back off. He can't go round the outside of there, but he cuts up the inside. He's up the inside and into the lead. Into the lead and takes the line, and Intulu cannot get past. Jam has taken the lead here on the final lap of the race at Brands Hatch. Race number 1 of the final round. Intulu's on the grass. Intulu's on the grass and Chris Boo is there. Intulu has to be careful because he might lose 2 positions on this final lap. Sarlek says brave move. for that move by Jam, and Jam comes through the final corner. This is an immense victory there, and an important one in terms of the championship. Jam wins race number 1 here at Brands. In Tulu second, third is Chris Boo, fourth is Salek, fifth is Cinnamod, sixth is Wolfbane. He's lost positions in the championship order and points in terms of his championship rivals. Yokas is in 7th place ahead of Gibbo. 9th place is GT Racer. Rob on drums is coming round now in 10th place. What an amazing race. Great race and win, says Matt Psycho. Fantastic racing going on. It went into the final lap with SNL Jam having to do a brave move on in Tulu. So let's have a look at those race standings as Flashman is 11th. So the race, it was a victory for SNL Jam in the Subaru. He set the fastest lap as well of a 1 minute 23.408. That's the full 26 points in this race. In Tulu, second in his Lexus on super soft tyres, 22 points for him. Chris Boo in the Mitsubishi is third with soft tyres. Salek fourth with hards. Cinnamod in 5th in his hards with the Mazda. 6th place is Wolfbane in the BMW on hards. Yokas on softs in his Hyundai. Gibbo in 8th in his hards. 9th is GT Racer on hard tyres. 10th is Rob on drums on hards. And Flashman is 11th on hards. Nice to see some clean, brave moves. Beautiful overtake from Jam, says Wolfbane. Great race, says Fast Guy. What a battle. And these are your updated standings. So the top 5 right now are currently Jam with 359 points, in Tulu with 353 points, Wolfbane has 343 points, Salek has 330 points, and Chris Boo has 323 points. So Jam leads the championship right now as it stands by 6 points. Join us very shortly for race number 2. Please press like, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and share as well. All these YouTuber guys say it, so I'm going to say it too. Join us very shortly for race number 2. This is a cracking final race weekend in the touring cars here at SNL. Join us shortly for race 2. Thank you for watching.